but like, why? Like, what? Like, she already got this joint on, and y'all are already out there. Like, what are you gonna do at this point? Like, give her your sweater? Like, I don't. And so, yeah, without further ado, let's get into this Engfa and Charlotte Jam XJ video. Charlotte being a caring girlfriend to Engfa during the Narahara. I'm certain I butchered that awards. Natara. It was a beautiful dress, a gorgeous dress, but I saw it the moment that joint started blowing in the wind like that. I was like, yeah, buddy, that ain't gonna work. So yeah, you see their hair with the waterfall joint and the heck updo. And I think what I said was that was the dress she was supposed to wear for the Thai night when they went to cons, but she ended up not doing it, so she ended up wearing it for the award ceremony. Of course, she looked gorgeous. Look at them. Like, see, you see Charlotte's dress, like, you can see that the little black shorts she had on underneath was starting to show. And once Spot saw that, she was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. They look, bro, it's crazy. I have to say, it is crazy how, you know, again, I don't know what it is between them, what that connection is, or why that connection is, but it's one thing to wear the same, you know, color coordinate your outfits on accident every once in a while, and, you know, maybe say or do the same thing every once in a while, or accidentally wear the same dress or same color dress, or, you know, almost wear the same dress, or, you know, do your hair every once in a while. That's cool. If to any regular person or couple, if that happened once every like 2 to 3 years, or once a year, or once every few months, that would be like, whoa. This shit happens with them all the time. Literally. Like almost every single event, or almost every single meeting, or anything like that, for two people who seemingly don't communicate after work, as that's what we was told once upon a time. Now we know that's a lie because they came back and said they do. But for two people who don't live together, don't have much interactions outside of work, the way that they show up at events from supposedly from different places, always wearing the same goddamn color coordination. Fi with a black top, Charlotte with a black top, Fi with white pants, Charlotte with white pants. Always, they always are like it doing their hair together, almost wearing the same dress, wearing the same color. How their clothes always coordinate, and they supposedly don't call and talk about their outfits. They just get the theme, and then they both choose what they're gonna wear, and yet their stuff always seems to coordinate. We're not even gonna get into the red thread of their synchronization whenever they are at all said events. Like I said, you can do compilation videos of every single GL couple doing synchronizations. But those synchronizations will be few and far between, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. With Englot, it's every damn event you can catch them being synchronized. It's like a 95% chance they're going to get a synchronization from them at any given event. And at any given time. Like I said, I don't know what it is. I'm certain they probably still don't know what it is and still trying to figure it out. But the universe won't quit them. It ain't even about them not wanting to quit each other. The universe won't quit them. It's like the universe is like, no, you're going to do it and you're going to do it right. You're going to be together. It's almost like the universe won't let them not be together until they really do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until they turn that puppy love until something real. Did y'all peep Fi's song today? Her post? Anyway. Yeah. It's almost like they can't let go until they like see it all the way through, like see what it really could become, see the full potential of it. You know what I'm saying? And the universe don't want to let it go until they realize or see the full potential of it. I'm just saying, that's what it seems like. But who am I? Just a reactor. That's all. This is just my opinion, only for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? What do I be knowing? That dress was gorgeous, bro. They both was looking like, Five looking like copper wire. I don't know why I did that. It's not like I chew copper wire. I don't know why, but she makes me want to, you know what? Shut up, nigga. I get why Charlotte has cute aggression around Five. I would want to bite her too. For like no reason, or all the reasons. It doesn't matter. Bite her. So this is when Five recognized that something's going on with the dress. I think it was this moment, wasn't it? I don't know. They look amazing, bro. Like Jesus. Looking like goddesses. No, I guess that wasn't a clip. I feel like it was when they was over there. I just don't think that they showed it in that clip. Oh yeah, but see, you could see that joint was out, dog. Like Charlotte's little black shorts underneath. The hands on each other's waist. Yeah, Charlotte's hand is on Five's waist. Five's hand is always a little bit south of the border than that. It's always just a little bit south of the border than that. Oh, that's when Five realized. That's when they realized that dress Jippo was for the biting. Look. I'd bite Jippo, I'd bite anybody, honestly. See a burn? I'm biting everybody. See? Look at that. Five. And just a couple inches higher, and Five would be perfect in a respectable safe zone. But she just can't help herself. She just can't. That's her hand is gonna go to the top of the cheek. Like it's gonna go to the top of the cheek. Every time. Every time. Don't make no sense, bruh.
I cannot speak Thai, but English.
I cannot speak Thai, but English. Hey man, well, you know what? It might be in here, but I gotta say something now since she brought up the English right there. That whoever that reporter was that asked about, how do you feel about people criticizing your English? Who was criticizing her English? I actually didn't see any articles or anybody criticizing her English until that reporter said something. You ever see people that will start a rumor and then act like they heard the rumor? Like they'll be the person that's like coming up with the lie, and then they'll be like, yo, but did you hear? Matter of fact, Fi actually low-key called out one of the reporters when they did that, because they did it to Charlotte. It was during Petrichor, and somebody said something about like, we seen articles about Charlotte having a stiff face or something like that. If I said, oh really? Where? Like, I ain't heard that. You know what I'm saying? It was something like that. And if I was like, oh, for real, like, so if I be knowing when they be just like making shit up. But it was just like, I personally didn't hear or see anybody saying anything about Fa's English. And she did have a translator, but she did a pretty good job, in my opinion, of speaking in English. And I could tell she was so nervous. There's that one clip, and I know anybody that was following Fa while she was in concert, you guys know exactly what clip I'm talking about, where like she was going to introduce herself, and I forgot what night it was. I forget which night it was, though. I think it was the night that she... Oh, man, I can't remember which night it was. I'm so sorry, y'all. But, like, anyway, she was getting ready to speak, and she was getting ready to speak in English. I have never, and I mean this, in all of the years that I've been following Fa and watching her, the last time I saw her look that nervous, because I never see Fa look nervous. Like, Fa don't get nervous. The last time I saw her look that nervous was when she stepped up to that microphone at MGI, and she had to answer the question about war and everything like that. And she went into her speech, and I understood what she was trying to say, but due to her inexperience with the English language, it just didn't come across the way that it should have. And I remember you could see it in her face where that was just, it reminded me of that moment. And I got like secondhand nervousness. Like I started having anxiety when she like took a deep breath and her shoulders were up. You saw it. Like she looked so nervous. But then she went and she did a great job. And I was like, oh, like she did a really good job. She really did. And so I'm proud that even though she was really nervous, that was her dream, and she said it was her dream. And she didn't let her limitation with the English language stop her. And she tried her hardest. And instead of people pointing that out, reporters pointing that out, like, and criticizing, you need to be like, damn, you're a Thai artist and you were in cons representing our country. How did that make you feel? Bitch, that's a better question. You gonna sit there and bring up, oh, how do you feel about what people are criticizing your English? Who criticized except for you? Who criticized? Matter of fact, you speak English right now. I can't be no celebrity. I can't be no celebrity, because if I was, I'd have been like, bitch, you say something in English right now. Right the fuck now.
ก็เรื่องนี้ต้องยอมรับว่าทั้งโปรดักชันแล้วก็ในเรื่องของคิวถ่ายค่อนข้างที่จะหนักจริงๆค่ะเพื่อผลงานไม่ว่าจะเป็นสารวัตรตุลหรือว่าหมอรันที่ออกมา
I'm so proud of them for being nominated, man.
วันนี้ถ้าได้รางวัลกลับบ้านก็คงจะมีน้ำตาไม่มากก็น้อยอะค่ะสำหรับวันนี้ หายเหนื่อยเลยค่ะเพราะว่าจริงๆนาตาลาเป็นรางวัลที่เป็นเกียรติมากๆที่ได้มาแล้วก็หยุดฝนกลิ่นสนิมก็ได้เป็นหนึ่งในเรื่องได้เข้าชิงวันนี้ก็มาลุ้นรางวัลเหมือนกันว่าจะได้ไหมค่ะอย่างที่พี่ฟ้าบอกว่าถ้าได้ก็มีน้ำตาเหมือนกันค่ะเป็นรางวัลแรกของการแสดงเลยก็รอลุ้นค่ะ
Yeah, very prestigious award, man. Very prestigious award. Child, yo, okay. Now, y'all know that their love languages are different, right? Fa is more subtle with the way that she communicates her affection, whereas Charlotte is obviously more outright. Charlotte was all over Fa last night, touching, holding, squeezing, poking, okay, leaning on her, doing just like cuddling with her, just doing all the things, right? For Fa, it was the way she was looking at Charlotte the whole night. The whole night, bro. When she looked at Charlotte, she looked at her with so much like sweetness and tenderness and just like affection in her gaze. Like she was looking at her like so like just. And it's funny too because supposedly they don't spend time together when they're here in Bangkok. So them being away from each other for 5 or 6 days shouldn't be a big deal, because unless they're shooting or doing something in Bangkok, technically they aren't seeing each other for 5 to 6 days anyway, right? So what was so different about when Fa went to Cannes, however you want to say it, when she went to France? I don't know, but they were acting like something was different. Because Fa rarely leaves the country without Charlotte. That Macau trip and that real quick Macau trip and that and France are like, you know, one of the couple of the few times that she's gone without Charlotte. Very few times that she go without Charlotte.
การแสดงแล้วก็รอดูค่ะ
that I don't care. I will never respect the Charlotte trolls. I don't respect the 5 trolls either, but everybody hates Aquariuses, so that comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. But with Charlotte, like everything they accuse her of, and I'm going to say the same, and I'm going to say what I always have said. People talk about pretty privilege, but actually for some women and for some people, pretty is a disadvantage for them. For instance, a lot of people think Beyonce is a bitch. Not because she actually is, not because there's been reports in the industry, not because people around her have said that, but literally just because of the way she looks and the way she carries herself. People who don't know her assume she's a bitch. And so people will make hate pages, and they have taken out whole fucking petitions and said she was a witch and she's this, that, and the third just because they don't like who she is, her aesthetic, and how she carries herself. I swear to God, bro, it's the same thing with Charlotte. I have said this. Some people are so pretty that people don't have empathy for them. People don't have compassion for them. People don't like to see them succeed because people are like, God damn, you're pretty. Ain't that enough type shit. Like, that's literally how they treat you. They're like, look at how pretty you are. Isn't that enough? So they want you to be pretty, but they want you to be broke, busted, and disgusted. And I am telling you, I have never understood how people troll a woman, especially when they talk about her wanting to glean off of Ifa's shine, or like she wouldn't be like, you know, this, that, and like the way they try to make it seem like she's a leech or anything like that. And every single time, nobody's more proud of Fa's individual, like the way y'all people try to contrast and compare them. And the way that Charlotte is always so loud and proud about her support for Fa. And I'm also say this to the Charlotte fans, the solo Charlotte fans, because I be seeing y'all be talking about something. Oh my God, see, this is exactly why I don't understand this, because Charlotte always showing support for one side. It's always one side. It's always one side. Fine, never show support back. Fine, never show. Let me tell you something. If y'all really trusted y'all main the way y'all say y'all trust y'all main, and y'all really knew y'all main the way y'all say y'all know y'all main, why y'all trying to play Charlotte like she's some kind of dumb bumblefuck who just giving out charity love and charity pride, you know, just for the sake of giving it? She's a Sagittarius. Y'all have seen how shorty is. Charlotte is not the type that's just gonna roll over and let anybody treat her any kind of way. The reason why she gives that kind of love and affection to Fa in public is because you don't see what Fa gives her behind the scenes. And Charlotte has said many times before, specifically, nobody knows how much Fa has done for her. Those are Charlotte's words. Your fave, your main has said that. So instead of fighting over, because I saw people fighting over the hashtags and being all silly and stuff like that with the awards yesterday, the solo fans versus the shippers, and it was just so stupid on all sides. On all sides, it's so stupid. Charlotte has a heart that she likes to do public displays of affection. So if she's proud, she gonna shout it from the rooftops. If she love you, she gonna shout it from the rooftops. She wanna be around you, she's in your presence, she gonna be affectionate. She gonna be all on you. She wanna cuddle, she gonna do all that. That's not how Fa moves. Fa does everything behind the scenes. It's subtle. Why? Because she's not doing it for a public reaction. She don't give a fuck if y'all think that she loves Charlotte or not. She has literally said, we love each other more than y'all will ever know. That's enough. That's enough. I will never forget that moment that Fa gave Charlotte that moment to walk when she was just joking about it. Let me tell you something. Thank you for bringing that up, Steph Hardy, because let me tell you something about that moment. If y'all remember, they were doing, I can't remember exactly which one of the provinces it was at, but they were doing like how they normally go around and do the, you know, Charlotte and Fa was going around and do their thing at the different MGI events and MGT events. And there was one event where everybody got to walk, basically, right? Except for Charlotte. There just wasn't room in the schedule for Charlotte to walk. And Charlotte was like, oh, I wanted to walk. And she, you know, she was joking around, obviously, and everything like that. And Fa said, okay. And then they all proceeded and went on with the show and everything like that. And before it ended, Fa said, no, wait. And she told Charlotte, she said, go, walk. She said, and then she had them cue the music so that Charlotte could walk so that Charlotte could walk down the aisle and walk back. Fa deviated from the show's planned itinerary to give Charlotte a 20-second walk on stage. And y'all think that Charlotte is being one-sided? That she's the only one showing? Fa is just built different. And I'm gonna tell you, the more y'all beg and scream and demand an Aquarius show public, she's not gonna do it. But she's loving the shit out of her behind the scenes. She's supporting the shit out of her behind the scenes. She doesn't have to show you anything. As long as Charlotte knows that she's supported, taken care of, and being loved and considered by Fa, doesn't matter what you think. And I'm telling you, Sagittariuses are not built to give out and not get back. I don't know what kind of Sagittarius you may have dealt with. Maybe they was already traumatized, broken, and busted. But a good, healthy, self-aware, self-loving Sagittarius, maybe not be perfect, but working towards it, working towards their own self-healing journey, which is what Charlotte is doing. I'm telling you, she knows her worth. She's not giving that love and consideration and that support out if she's not getting it back. You're wild. You're wild for even thinking that. That's crazy. Leave these two women to their own devices and just respect the moments that we get and quit trying to pit them against each other. Because for all the time that the solos and the shippers and everybody and the trolls been fighting, they still sitting right there. Look. All your rumors, all your trolling, all your solo hate, all your shipper fanciful delusions, with everything that they done been through. Canceled. Everything they done been through. They still sitting right next to each other, laughing, joking at award shows, getting nominated, working on more projects. So, how are you? Are you not tired? Are you dumb? Are you not tired? I would be exhausted. Y'all doing a whole lot to break these people up, and they ain't going nowhere. This was so cute. Just when she missed her so much, bro. She just anything. Just. You ever love somebody so much that you just want to be like, just want to be in constant contact with them? Ooh wee! Let me tell you something. We Aquariuses are so losers. We do not like to lose. I'm gonna tell you, and I mean that we don't like to lose. And the reason being is because, and I'm not being funny. It's just normally how it really works out. Aquariuses don't lose very often. We don't lose very often. So when we lose, we really do take that shit to heart. Like for instance, I can't remember the last time, and I'm not even joking. I can't remember the last time I didn't get what I wanted. I can't remember the last time somebody said no to me. I can't remember the last time I applied for something and didn't get it. I've never been rejected for any job I applied for. I was always hired. Every interview I ever went to, I always got the job. Like I don't know what it's like to not get, anybody I've ever been interested in, I always got them. You know what I'm saying? I've never, well, except for one. That's not true. Except for one. And that's because she was married. But either way, I get it. You try to put the face on and you try to do like the gleeful, like, okay, the cheerless, like, I'm happy that whoever won. But at the same time, you be like, man, it's that bull. Shit got me all fucking dressed up. I got off that plane, didn't even get no sleep. I can hear false thoughts, bro. It's like, got me off that goddamn plane. I didn't even get no sleep. I just went home and showered and put this goddamn makeup on. This dress tight than a motherfucker. I wish I was at home and I'm hungry. I could definitely be going for some sour mangoes at home, sitting with Key out, not doing nothing but chilling. And y'all got me out here just to bring me over here. And then we ain't even win shit for Petrichor either. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. But proud of my babies. Because the nomination is the nomination. It's like when somebody's Oscar nominated. Once you get the nomination, that's always going to be on your record. That means that's the tier. Now it's that and up. Look at Charlotte. She really is the best partner to have around. She really is the best kind of partner. She really is. I'm glad they had each other at the award show because I remember last time I was talking about how she was all by herself. Bruh, god dang, personal space you couldn't see. No, because Charlotte, whatever y'all was looking at together, you couldn't see it from where you was sitting. You had to get up in that girl's personal space like that. Like, come on. She's like Fa's hype girl. She is, man. When can I find me a Charlotte? Look. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, she just, that's her, that's her P, bruh. That's her B. Boy, move. P-Town over there like, look. That man took up all that time. We see. They're so girlfriends, this angle. Just them talking nonstop, especially Charlotte. You would think, like, on stage flirting with each other. Again, there go those eyes again. There go those eyes again. Gonna grab her arm. Look, you already know. Again, just gotta be touching. That was so unnecessary. I like all those touches was that. Look at Charlotte. Look at Charlotte Lee. Look. Charlotte is so happy. Oh my gosh, she is so cute, bro. She's so happy just to have Fa back. Now what they gonna do? Now what they gonna do when one of them supposedly actually do leave MGI or MGT or whatever the case may be and go on about their life? What they gonna do? I remember one time Charlotte was talking about moving to London. Really? Really? You gonna move to London? For real? For real? Like, only way she moving to London is she taking Engfa with her. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I think it's so dope. I think it's so dope that they're getting to travel the world together. That's so dope. And Charlotte gets to take Fa. I mean, Fa went to Paris or France, but now they get to go back. You know, they get to go back to Paris, and Charlotte gets to take Fa to London. I hope they get at least a couple of days in London, dog. Because I know normally their families, they be like, they hit it and they be out ready to go to the next city like real fast. But I do hope they take a little bit of time in the European tour since it's the first time they're doing it. And I hope they really take the time to enjoy Europe, especially if they go to London. You know, I hope they get a couple extra days in London just because that's where Charlotte's people are from, you know. But you never know because Boston the Watt be trying to keep them booked busy and moving, bruh. I don't care, bro. They still they are each other's award for sure. I posted that on my Twitter. I said when you each other's trophy wife, every award just seems like something like just seems extra. Always waiting on each other. I have a question. Who does P Sun work for? Because somebody should tell him. Somebody should tell him that it's P5 because for some reason whenever Charlotte's around, my man be working for Charlotte. The way that they were, oh my god, that's my favorite. This is like my favorite picture of them now. Like take the background and like make it just like, you know, artsy or whatever, and then I'm gonna take that shit and I'm putting that on my wall or something, because that's like my favorite picture. But like the clip, where's that clip at? There was a clip where like they're waiting backstage and like it's Charlotte and P Sun, and it's I say they are waiting, but it's not they. Charlotte is waiting. P Sun was ready to walk off. He was leaving he was leaving P5 behind. Charlotte was walking, and then she stopped, waited, and P Sun was ready to keep going, but she was like, hold up. And then she went back to the door and was like, oh, come on, and then told Fa to come on. And then you see Fa walk through the door, and then P Sun walked off with Charlotte. I was like, do he know who he worked for? Nikki, if you're going to London, make sure you take a coat with you, because the weather here. Okay, guys. Thank you for the heads up, Carrie. I appreciate that. I was born in Germany. I've been to the UK. I was in the military. I appreciate y'all warning me. I know how to travel. I'll just leave it at that, okay? You don't have to warn me. I know how to look at weather ahead of time. I know how to, I know how to pack. I know how to be pretty predictive when it comes to things that could go right, could go wrong, different things of that nature. So I appreciate the warnings and everything like that, but it's just the UK. I've been deployed in wartime scenarios. I think I'll be okay going to London. I appreciate the concern. I really do. I appreciate the concern. But I'm just going to London, guys. It's all good, all right? It's all good. It's all good. It's just London. It's okay. And I don't have to bring a coat. And I don't like to do that. If I got to buy, I'll just buy some shit while I'm out there.